Right. And this is my other brother-in-law, Richard. Steve's brother.
I'm glad to see you.
Seen you for a while.
Be on tape. So we need you to
Don't sell it.
No.
For, you know.
Oh, we don't sell anything.
You won't sell for anything.
No.
We have videotapes and we don't even look at television things.
It's very nice.
Like with Jeopardy and.
Pretty good. Yeah.
And see. And then he said, wait till I tell him that in Washington. It's one of the best ones in the country.
No.
Sure it is.
Come over to see what they got in the historical thing. An easement. We gave them a legal easement. This house can never, ever be changed.
That's wonderful.
And it can never be anything but a single-family home.
Uh-huh.
Can't be a museum. It can't be anything that's
Just a
required.
home.
Any public person has anything to do with.
I see.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, I think
So he
that's
came.
great.
The man that sent over from Washington came and stood here. And I said, now remember, this is original furniture too. And he just stood here and he looked and he said, I can't remember any just like this in the country. This is one perfect easement.
Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful to have them feel that way?
Certainly is. Just remarkable. Main hall.
So you can see all the pictures.
Huh.
These are all his pictures.
Who made the
Beautiful.
You and Dilla.
Frank? Oh, no, not this one. We have one at home.
Oh.
This one was made, and this is a true story, by a man who competes in model building. And Frank, he wrote to Frank and asked him to have a model of Unadilla and some measurements, drawings and so forth. And he said,
High ceilings.
didn't know him from Adam. And the next thing we knew, he called him up about a year later, next summer. And he said, Mr. Miller, you're going to be home? And he said, Frank said, yes. Well, I live in Pittsburgh, but I'm on the way to Toledo, and I've got something for you. And he said, I don't even know you. What have you got for me? And he said, I have a model of Unadilla I'm going to give you as a gift. So he said, well, please come over. And so he came over, set it down like that. He said, that's yours. And Frank said, thank you. Lake and won 16 and only once when he didn't get a flag. And I crewed for him.
Boy.
And then he crewed for me, and I won 5 ladies' races in that.
Huh.
So we both were sailors.
Yeah. Certainly were. Catchball.
That's Lukey, Toledo Lukey.
Uh-huh.
Now these pictures, mind you, now that's off the boathouse.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that was on her when she went, no, that wasn't on her because it was in the spring when we hadn't opened yet. We used to take it off for fear somebody would steal it.
Oh.
And it lifted right out, so we brought it in and we put it on every year.
Yeah. Well, what a tragic thing that was.
It wasn't that awful. Did you see it?
Well, no, I mean, I saw it before,
Oh, yeah.
and then I heard about it because
50-foot boathouse.
it was, now the length of that boat in there was what? The one that,
That one is
on the mantle,
34.
34?
And the other one that's up at Kingston, Ontario was 40.
I see.
There was a set, I mean, it had to be 40 feet, no more.
Oh.
And even the English boat had to be 40
Oh, I
feet.
see. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's too bad, but,
But after he'd beaten them twice, the English people,
yeah.
in the Harvard Trophy, they wouldn't come back the third time they were invited.
These doors are unreal.
Yeah, they are. They're enormous.
And here are our sailing flags.
Certainly
Isn't nice to
are.
have a room big enough to hang them?
Yeah.
Surely is.
And this is all part of the original stuff here in the house, you see. We think this probably came from the Orient, don't you?
Beautiful. Museum.
Now, come on out and I'll show you the kitchen.
I see something new I haven't seen before.
I would imagine so.
Isn't that a dark
Aren't some of these flags Jim's then?
What?
Are some of these flags Jim's flags?
Those are Jim's flags there.
Okay.
He was national thistle champion. Jim was national thistle champion, and over in Oregon. He came back, and on his way, he stopped and raced another boat. It was a thistle, but it wasn't his own. And do you remember the one-of-a-kind races in Detroit?
No, I wasn't.
Well, I'll tell you what it is. One-of-a-kind meant all centerboard boats, all in one set. All ours, another set. All 40 or 40 footers, all in another set. But they've always been talking to each other and saying, I bet my boat can beat your boat.
Uh-huh.
The Thistle would say that to the others, the Comets and the
Yeah.
small boats,
Right.
only one of a kind, you see. One Thistle, one of this, there
Oh,
were 10
okay.
different kinds of boats in this race
Uh-huh.
he went into. He won all the races, even without any handicaps.
Gee.
And they said that's never been done, so he got the main one-of-a-kind
Yeah.
trophy.
Yeah. Isn't that something?
Just nice.
Yeah.
These are-
Mrs. Miller, yeah, I kind of
And
guessed
this
12.
is something, Dick, that's interesting. You see this?
Yes.
The color?
Yeah.
That's the way they were originally painted.
Huh.
They carried the color from the frieze up above the lights,
Uh-huh.
and these were gas, and you pulled them down,
Oh,
see the
I see.
counterweights?
Yeah.
And the gas house was still here when we got the house.
Gee, isn't that something?
We knocked it down, but the stone is still out there. And the stone is about this high, and the wood of it was about that high. And Frank said, oh, they're not dumb. They said, figured if that gas tank blew up, it would blow the wood out, but there'd be the rock all around the,
Sure.
so it wouldn't damage anything nearby.
Huh.
It's horrible, covered in smut.
Now, this is an oil stove?
But
This stove was oil?
coal stove,
Oh, coal.
yes.
Okay.
And the Dodges, you know the Dodges here on the island, as you when you were here, Dick. The Dodges that lived right next to the
Yeah.
Bayview Hotel.
Oh, yeah.
All right, the Dodge family had a coal yard. If you
Okay.
ever read Gordon Dodge's,
Oh, I have that book, right.
all right,
Oh,
read
yeah, I'll have to reread it
And
again.
it tells about the
Sure.
Dodgers and their
Sure.
coal yard.
Right.
Well, they had that for years and years and years, and that's when we used the coal here.
Isn't that something? Pretty stove, though.
Oh, that's a new one.
Uh-huh.
That's been here probably 20, we've been in this house 55 years. It's a long time.
Yes, it is.
And this is
Who'd wanna
something,
move?
Dick, that I mentioned, all kinds of ham, all these things are in barrels. That was the barrel room.
Oh, I see.
Not down, we use it just for refrigerator.
Uh-huh.
And it goes clear back underneath this back stairway.
Huh.
You could store, 6 or 8 barrels in that room. And none of them in the living room. Isn't that interesting?
It is. Yeah, makes sense, though.
And this is the wine cellar. We don't have to go out and get it. Aren't they cute?
Just lovely. Yeah, everything's sealed up. That's good.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm listening to your conversation. I mean,
Oh,
I
that's
can
all
see
right.
I'm
Just-
recording that too while you talk, so I have it all. Yeah. So I have your voice, and so it makes sense when I see it.
I'm so embarrassed now.
Oh, you don't have to be embarrassed. Don't be self-conscious.
Dick, I'll tell you. We have upstairs something that we definitely have identified. One of the very first charts of the whole Great Lakes. They started in the Bass Islands and Kelly's Island, number 1. The book of the history of the Great Lakes says that, the first of the Great Lakes. The first charts were the Bass Islands and Green. We've got it. The
Terrific.
charts upstairs, 1842. Isn't that something, Dick?
Quite a document.
Isn't that nice?
Coming upstairs with us to tell us all the goodies up here.
There aren't any real goodies except that chart.
And the
Oh,
bathtub. I think the
You
bathtub.
see the bathtub. The maps, the chart is in the front room. I had a hysterectomy, and I came up here to convalesce. And let me tell you, that was the most wonderful place to sit.
Oh, I'll bet. Yeah, what a lovely room.
Isn't this a lovely room?
Yeah, so bright.
That's off of Unadilla. When she went down, he found it with her name on it.
I don't know. I had my boat sink, and I didn't want any more reminders.
Well, he wanted that because that was her name. That's
Kind
all
of
he
made me
kept.
feel bad. I wanted to get rid of everything.
And I kept the transom, the transom you saw down the
Yeah.
hall was off of my dire dink, my 10-foot dink
Sure.
that I sailed.
8th day, Thornton Wilder. Well, now, what about this little picture here? This is used on
That-
the cover of his, your house.
Well, this is so funny. We were in Hopetown, down in the Bahamas. And Frank said, and Kay, they were Canadians, and they said, gee, I need a carton, I'll dump these paperbacks out.
Uh-huh.
There's the chart.
Now this of course is not original. They didn't have twin beds, there were double beds in here. This was a dresser that went with the double bed, and it's in the other room. And when Frank's family lost their home, we decided that we'd bring
That's the map we were talking about, right? I say that's the map, the chart.
I'm gonna move this because it's so, no, I won't move it this time. Because here's the information over here. 1842 is when the chart was made.
1842?
Yes, here it is here.
Mhm.
And,
This guy came up to us. He wanted to know who owned the lots next to us, you know, the empty lots.
yeah,
Turned out to be Frank Sullivan, and he was looking for a place to put the Edsel Ford's.
freighter trip. Frank made about over a dozen freighter trips. I probably made 6 after I married. But we were going up the St. Mary's River, you know where that is? And the captain said, the J. Claire Miller's coming down. We'll signal her and get over close. So we did. We moved. Our ship was going up, and the J. Claire Miller was coming down. And they got near enough in the channel where we could use megaphones to call back and forth, and they saluted each other, you know, toot, 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 toot. Had a lot of fun on it.
Gee. You're on your honeymoon? Or that
No,
wasn't
this
the...
is just another trip.
Oh, I see.
No, we were alone on our honeymoon. We just went up.
Gosh, look at this chandelier, though. Isn't that something?
Isn't that a pretty one?
Gosh. It's a vast house. Hmm.
This is our scene, our TV.
But look at this chandelier, too, you see.
And a friend of ours in Hopetown, in the Bahamas, said, Frank, I've got something for you. I brought you a present. And Frank said, now what the hell have you got for me? I couldn't think of it. They never had anything in common with each other. He unrolled it. He said, I was in a shop in Canada, and here was Phoebe's poster. And I bought it for you. She's back now in Canada. And I think the loveliest part about it is that the Canadians paid,
Yeah, that's nice.
because they couldn't, it was something like $19,000, and they couldn't get that much out of the members. I said, forget it, we'll do it. Neat, isn't it? Wait to see this thing.
Hmm.
The cupboards are so high, you had to have these. To get up and get the blanket. Hey, the end was in the house, we don't know who did it.
Pretty.
I wondered if Minnie, Monroe might have, Minnie Hunter might have made it.
Look at
But you see,
chandelier.
it's, to me, that's the harbor and Gibraltar, isn't it?
It does look like it,
Yeah, it
doesn't it?
does.
It certainly does. look like
What was the original, the heating system is,
Oh,
is
that's
that gravity coal or?
What?
Well, I noticed the,
Daughter's room.
And there's another trunk.
And
You
the
can tell I have
J.J.
fetish for
Hunter.
trunks. I have fetish for trunks. My household, Steve says we will die in their trunks in my house.
This is stuff I don't want to really more to tell you, except this is here's Dixie. This is Dixie that's up at the, in the south
amazing.
town. This is Marilyn here now, she's out.
Those stairs down there.
Yeah, she just loves it.
A lot of wood.
This time the afternoon.
This is a metal bathtub, isn't it? It's enormous. Hmm. Almost makes you want to take a bath, doesn't it? Oh, boy.
There's the gas tank, you see the
Huh? Now, this is a cottage?
And that's the cottage that was a laundry. There's a sump in it, and folding tables, ironing boards that drop down from the walls. And it's all finished just as beautifully as this. It even has wood wainscoting in it. Club and that sort of thing. See, he was located as an officer in New York City, the New York Navy, and Newport. He was there with top flight Newport people. He was there for 3 years in the torpedo school in Newport. That's the same one which Frank just took over.
See. Those are the days when they built things properly.
And you're going to be especially honored.
Of this enormous home. We're up on the top of this lovely old home here at Put-in Bay, Ohio. This is like something out of the past. It is something out of the past. The antique radios, gee,
Think you could have the payday.
it's a collector's dream, isn't it? It's just filled with antiques, covered with dust, bygone days, just beyond belief. It's like going back in past. This is the most beautiful attic I've ever seen. Look at the saddles.
Look at all the trunks.
Look at the old trunks.
My heart.
God. And look, they're filled with old newspapers and magazines. Look at the trunks. Must be 30 of them.
Wow. Stephen, I'm getting away.
That's right. Look at the old tennis rackets. Everything's over 100 years old. And now we're going up into the tower. The ancient tower. Maybe we both shouldn't go up there at the same time, Clark, because it's not safe. We're up in the very top of the tower.
Taking some shots going out the windows too.
Oh, yeah. Here's a shot through this window of Perry's Monument. There's the long ladder going down to the attic. This is really something, isn't it?
Look down the street,
Yeah,
and then we're all double hung windows.
absolutely. Double hung windows is right. Boy, what a place to come up and meditate.
And of course, I'm sure when when it was
The
built,
old
trees
shades,
weren't of this.
top, all brass. Beautiful. Oh, they're beautiful. The trunks are 100 years old or more. I guess they were all here when they bought the house, like she said. The old blocks.
MMH.
Blocks.
Yeah. Look at the old pottery.
Dick,
Huh?
come here.
With old uniforms. Who knows what? So old trunks are all filled with things. Boy, filled with ancient things there in the attic. Well, you heard what she said, Clark. Chairs.
Something or other, Toledo, Ohio. That's
Look at this, Merry Christmas.
1872.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, 1901, U.S. Naval Training Station, Newport, Rhode Island.
That's gotta be Hunker.
Protection against gas.
Yeah? Is that flatulence? Look at those
this
old
thing?
books.
Well, here's more of that paper, Dick. Look.
Yeah, well, that's the wallpapers you're talking
There's an old
Yeah.
portable Victrola.
Yeah.
Victrola. And a couple more, another one.
about. Yeah, everything here is an antique. Look at the trunk.
She's gonna come looking for
Well, I mean, that's... I don't know how much I'm getting. Yeah,
That's all right.
yeah. Just like it was put in there. Look at this.
The fire extinguisher.
What an attic. This is everybody's dream of way an attic you should walk into,
I
right?
was thinking the same thing, Dick.
Gosh. I mean, these things really don't,
because nobody's ever seen them.
well, that's something.
So well, you did me the biggest favor to let me go up in that attic. Thank you.
Oh, that was really something.
Yes.
I couldn't believe you hadn't seen everything.
No, I hadn't been up there.
That's what I told Frank. I said, Frank, they're in the attic. That's the way I told him. Frank, they're in the attic.
Well, I'll tell him Myra.
Jill had never been in the attic, and she said, please let me go. And so that's where they are.
It's a beautiful attic.
It is, and
Well,
I'll
we
tell you,
just
my
don't- we
dreams of
don't-
what an attic should
We
be.
don't take everybody to the attic
Yeah.
at all, because it's just too much of a to-do to go up there where it's dusty and dirty.
Oh,
and-
there's
Beautiful.
a neatest attic.
Yeah.
It was a real attic.
In my part about did flip flops. You should see, I have all kinds of antique trunks, and when I saw your trunks, I nearly went crazy. I can tell Steve, I don't have very many trunks now. You have lots more than I do.
Well, I can see that. What's your first name? Clark? Yeah, when we're away up on the street, we get
I understand.
We're terrible. Had such a bad migraine. He said, I told Frank, I don't know how I got through the service. I had such a migraine. And Frank said, what'd you have for breakfast? Half a grapefruit. That's your last. And he said, what? He said, don't touch anything citrus. Grapefruit, lemons, oranges, any of the citrus family, and you won't get a migraine. So he said, try it for a month. It won't cost you anything. Don't just go by and you go to, my wife has migraines too, she'll stop too. That's all right. You know, I've got food, I've had nothing but salt free
I don't know whether they have it, but there's another brand called Healthy Choice.
Yeah.
well, I think that's what this is. It's no good.
No, it's not so. Very, very, with a few much lower.
And fat, those are both
And healthy package,
healthy choice.
healthy choice. For the choice of the other one down here. I'll write it down, because I have it down to take home. That's where I'm putting in my grocery. I'm going to call him up, my manager, my grocery where I go, and say, put it in, I'm coming. Well,
I know.
he's darling.
Indeed, it's beautiful. Beautiful home. We were very fortunate to go through this home today. We certainly appreciate the Millers for letting us do this. Something out of the past. Grounds are beautiful, trees. It was built a few years later. This was the second one to be built. Just beautiful. And of course, all this is right next to Perry's Monument. The whole thing overlooks Gibraltar Island, Lake Erie. Lovely day, temperature's about 72. Cottage in the rear. All built about the same time, I guess. There's the rear of the home. Nice side porch. Shutters. Just a lovely place. They've lived here 52 years. Who could blame them? What a wonderful place to live. Fixed up. Little fixer-upper. It'd be a pleasure to work on something like this. Really would. Surroundings are just magnificent. Downtown Put-in Bay. Starboard side of the house looking towards the lake. You see some of the detail of the roof. There's side porch. 2 side porches. You look towards the front. Here's the side porch towards the front. And something else I discovered. A little balcony here. Right in the middle. Over here, of course, the tower. Where we were. Very top of the tower. Pretty well winds this up. This beautiful visit. Sunday, July 1990. Jet Express to Port Clinton. Yeah. Yeah, it really goes. We'll have an interview with the owner in just a few moments.
If I we have small and large, do you know this food? Nope, never saw.
This is Fat Irving's At The Deli here in downtown Put-in Bay.
Documentary of the store.
I wonder if Fat Irving is in.
He's taking pictures.
He
of
well may
everything
be in.
here.
Hello there. Are you Fat Irving, sir?
Pat Irving.
Yes, I'm looking for Fat Irving.
I'm Pat, but I'm not Irving.
Now, your name is not Irving.
Mari. It's Mari.
Oh, I'll take a picture of you too.
It's Mari.
Oh, hello.
Mari. Maury. Mari.
This is Irving's Delicatessen. Your name.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, it is.
I'm not Irving, no.
Oh, it's nice to meet you anyway.
Thank you very much. Have a good time.
Oh, we're having a great time.
Once again, we're here to hopefully interview Mr. Irving, if he's here this evening.
I'll find out for you.
Perhaps he is.
It's, what's his name?
Fat Irving.
It's Fat Irving here.
Colleen, show me your tattoo. Show me your tattoo. No, not that one, Colleen. The other one.
I'd like to see that too.
I find someone else. That's what I would say. I'm in television. This guy right here.
Would you please find out if Mr. Irving's here, please?
Irving here.
I'm from the St. Pete Times. I'm doing an interview.
How about Skinny Rudy?
No,
Sidekick. Sidekick. Okay, I gotta do this. Is there really an Irving? All right, that's
there
what
is.
find out.
Well, definitely there is an Irving.
There used to be Irwin. Yeah, but he
No, it's Irving.
lives in Hollywood now. Irving.
This is a lively place, ladies and gentlemen, here in downtown Put-in Bay.
lively. Serious.
The people seem to be happy. They're all got the munchies, I guess. This is a marvelous delicatessen. Reminds me of bygone days, whatever they were. And we're here in the heart of downtown Put-in Bay, doing this little scenario for our fans out there in TV land, north and south, east and west. Customers are flocking in here, ladies and gentlemen, to buy here at Fat Irving's. Somehow the idea of fat makes people happy because they think they're getting more for their money. And indeed they are here at Fat Irving's.
Hey, Fred. Yeah, he's talking about you heard orange? Not orange, peach.
And,
So something else? Marble. What? By Steve. Did you know me?
This is an example of course, the menu here at Fat Irving's. Huh?
That's $2.37.
Kind of an idea here. Oh, yes. Huh? You see, you get a corned beef here for... This is Vienna corned beef, of course. The finest corned beef that one can buy anywhere in the world, from Chicago. This is all Vienna from Chicago.
look, unless you're going to use this on TV, it doesn't really matter, does it?
And down here we have potato salad. And then oh, there's Fat Irving. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. He just got out. I want to have a little interview with him. You are the owner, is that correct?
We got people looking for us.
Is your name Irving?
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Could you give us a little...
No, go away.
I am Steve.
We don't like telling our secrets. Go away.
I'd like to know what's in the chili. Could you please tell us out here in TV land? What is in the chili? There is nothing in the chili?
It's Fat Irving.
I know it is Fat Irving, but
Let's check his gut. Come here.
No.
Look at his belly. He's Irv. My God, we found him.
There's
Thank
Fat
you.
Irving.
I gotta go.
True.
I was sweating it out for a while there.
Well, I knew he'd show up sooner or later.
I'm telling these girls, find anyone you can, just tell them they're Fat Irving.
Yeah, Fat Irving.
Oh my Lord. Irv for it?
There he is.
You don't know what we have
Counter
got.
right
If we
now.
find someone
Ladies and
else,
gentlemen, he's
like 6 guys
walking around. He's going out the door.
Ketchup?
Like real bad. He was so embarrassed to meet this guy. Really? My daddy's just shit.
Here he comes again.
Ignore your father, fine. But when you're 40, you won't be ignoring your father. Right. The whole scoop here.
You did.
You're like Irv, right? You're a nice kid. Hi.
Nice talking with him.
What kind of support that?
This is Max Cooks. He's also working here at Fat Irving.
Everything?
He's a nice guy. Quite a confident worker.
Ketchup? No ketchup. Real stupid mustard? Yeah.
Can I help you with something?
Turkey breast?
Okay, wait. Uh-oh. It's been broken, Kelly. Okay, what kind of bread do you want those on? Well, works here, but it's straight out onions, cheese.
You know, it's the old story. Once you're 35, you're a cast-off. People want to throw you away then.
It's not true. That kid doesn't appreciate it.
Sad but true.
You lose a little hair.
I know. Well, you haven't lost much.
You know, you have a kid, you get a cut. They don't appreciate it.
It's true.
You want to find that ketchup for your Reuben?
I eat ketchup on my Reuben,
That's perfectly all right if that's your choice.
and he was here with it.
Okay,
Very
nothing wrong
nice
with
gentleman.
that. Nothing.
We give you a pickle.
The pickles are very good. I had one this morning. It was very good. First time I've had one here, but it's very good. The Reuben is one of the things that they
This
like.
is the best Reuben I have ever had.
Is it really? It's a testimonial. Are you having also, Sarah, Reuben?
I'm also having a Reuben.
Oh, also. Do you like your Reuben, or maybe you don't like it?
It's very good. Thank you.
But it isn't the greatest Reuben you've ever had.
It is the greatest Reuben I've had in
Today?
in Ohio.
Oh, in Ohio?
And plus today, yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Akron.
Oh, yeah, that's part of
Akron,
Ohio, yes, of course. Yeah. Okay.
It is by far and away the best Reuben I've had today.
Do you think they should unionize here at Irving's? Tell me, Max. Because do you think you're underpaid? Possibly you're
Yes, I
underpaid.
am underpaid.
You're underpaid?
Very underpaid.
Does he feed you anything?
Yes.
Well, that's good. Are you happy? Are you a happy worker or
Very
not?
happy.
You're a happy worker. And what are your hours?
You're not very intelligent.
11 to 2.
11 to 2.
When he needs me, I come in.
That's good. In other words, you're a loyal worker.
Yes.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just talked with Max Cooks, who is a loyal worker here at Fat Irving's, here in downtown Put in Bay. Well, good night, Max. Nice talking with you. I'll interview some other people over here. Sir, may I speak with you?
Me?
Are you buying something here at Irving's? Fat Irving's?
I'm having ice cream from the ice cream store.
Oh, I see. And have you eaten here before?
No, I have not.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
I hope.
Yes, because everything at Fat Irving's here
Who is this guy? Does
excellent.
anybody know?
He's a total stranger.
Ma'am, you're going behind the counter there. Is that a violation of the health laws here at Fat Irving's or not? Fat Steve, who is somehow related to Fat Irving.
One of these stories in
Perhaps
here.
his last name is Irving. There he is, eating again. This is Steve Irving, brother of, or the father of, or a distant relative of Pat Irving, perhaps. Are you all related?
I want some ice cream.
And what is your name? Jill Irving.
Fat Jill.
Oh, yeah.
Fat Jill.
Jill Irving. I see. Yeah, the daughter of the owner who is Fat Irving, right? Okay. Noted. Well, this is a nice interview.
And I want
Rudolph.
Rudolph.
Yeah. Tell Big Rude, baby.
She's mad.
There's about 6 of us customers that are mad at him.
Yeah, I
Because
think
we
so.
thought his dad was pretty cool. And he
Yeah.
took off before we got to talk to him.
Well, that was very kind of you to say that.
That makes me really mad. We bought lots of stuff, unfortunately.
What did you like best?
Well,
you
we
ate?
got
Did you have a corned
Reubens
beef?
and turkey and roast beef and iced teas, 6 or 7 iced teas, and some coleslaw. So we got all kinds of stuff.
You come up to Put in Bay often?
Nope,
Or you from Cleveland or what?
Pittsburgh.
Oh, Pittsburgh.
So we can't get up here very
Oh,
often.
I
because
see.
We used to live in Ohio, but now we live in
So you're going back to Pittsburgh, but you
Uh-huh.
probably remember this place, maybe.
Yes, we've been here quite a few times, especially in college. And that's why I said, I'm mad at Rudy because he took off.
Yeah, he did. That was not nice.
We didn't have video when we were his age.
I wish
so
I did. I had some good
we had
movies.
those stupid 8mm cameras, you know.
Exactly, and nothing ever came
And
out.
That we're all in television. We all work.
Right.
2 of us work for ABC, 2 work for NBC, and 2
Really?
work for public TV. Yeah. So we're like, hey, get on that camera when you can.
Great.
Otherwise, it'll cost you money.
Exactly.
So we don't know where Rudy baby went, but
Oh, but he'll show up sooner or later.
Rudy, when you show up, pal, and you're about our age, unfortunately hitting the big 30,
Yes.
pretty darn soon, you'll say, I'm so glad my dad took pictures.
Well, that's nice too.
Because when we were your age and we were up bahing around, we didn't have anybody to take pictures, and now we wish we did.
Well, Rudy's a wonderful guy in his own way, though.
He looks pretty smart.
I know. I hope he's as smart as he looks.
Yeah, he looks pretty smart. So, is he going to school?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope he goes back in the fall again. You know, he's going down to Athens at Ohio University.
Oh, you almost went there. Then I said it. Don't have enough money. So if you can go there, you're pretty darn smart, and you got a lot of money. See?
But we want to get him fat so the image will prove, you know, Fat Rudy. He's only been one summer. He'll get fat.
Someday you'll get fat. And
Right.
guess what, pal? You won't be walking. You'll probably be walking away from that gosh darn camera. But we all contemplated OU at one time because
It's a good school.
and especially
I like
for media, which we were all in.
Yeah.
So then we all bagged out, went to
Are you doing anything with media now?
OSU, and then we went to Akron U because we always had to go home, and then we worked for public television.
Oh, PBS.
Television with integrity. Gosh darn it, I see Mr. Rogers every other day because I work in Pittsburgh.
Well, you know, that's nice.
And my husband and I work for Mr. Rogers.
Do you? You met him? I like him.
Do you?
I like the whole show. I've always liked
Do
it.
you?
I like
Well,
the
guess-
trains. I like the animals. I like everything.
We got 2 people that work for NBC, the Olympics, Emmy-winning,
Right.
award-winning, and everything, and then
It's wonderful.
2
You're
that-
doing that now?
Yeah, now we do it. My husband and I work for WQED, Pittsburgh, Mr.
Right.
Rogers. That's where
Right.
Mr. Rogers is produced.
Right.
Of course, he's getting old now, so he
Oh.
might not be on there for long, but I'm sure Big Rude Baby watched him when he was young.
Well, and you don't divulge your name, perhaps, for the studio
No,
audience.
no. because it
Could this
doesn't
be
really mean
anonymous?
anything, because we're like peons.
Oh,
But
I see. To sweep up after Mr. Rogers leaves.
yeah, that's close, because he's the king, you know. We
But he
have to
seems
count
like a nice guy on TV. Maybe he's
He
a real
is
monster.
exactly like he is in real life as he is on TV,
See?
which could be good or bad, depending on who you are. If you're a 3-year-old, that's really good. Of course,
Well,
if you're 21,
Yeah.
you won't really like him too much.
Well, we're gonna. What?
Did Rudy live in Florida too?
Yes, he did. He grew up there.
And now he's up here, up north.
Exactly. In fact, my son and my daughter both were born in Florida, and now they're living in Ohio.
Why?
My daughter's going to OU, and she's working her PhD, and my son's down there too.
Why?
I don't know why. It's cold.
You guys are nuts. I would kill to be in Florida. Except
Florida's
the fact
a
that they
nice
don't
place.
pay down there.
No,
My brother worked there at Disney World. Disney World TV. And they only paid $5.50 an hour. at Disney
yeah, but you
World
get
TV.
paid in sunshine.
That's exactly what he used to say, sunshine pay.
That's right.
So it depends on what you like.
I've been there all my life. Well, actually, 30 years.
Which
That's not all my life.
Almost, though.
But Cleveland was my original.
Oh, okay, so there is a connection.
Oh, sure.
Why
sure.
Rude Babe
Yeah.
would come back up here.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Cleavesburg. There's
Once I
a
got out of
connection.
Cleveland, back in the 50s, I said, forget it, the weather's,
See, somebody is smart.
got to be a better
Not
place.
everybody wanted to be Wilma Smith and who's that other guy, Fred, whatever.
I just wanted to be warm. I wanted to live in the tropics.
Murder. But did you have a house up here or on the lake?
Yeah, we
You
always
kept a
had-
house up here?
yeah.
Well, that's why they're up here.
Oh, yeah, my father had a place up there.
There's a connection.
Say it's one generation to the next.
There's always a connection, Rude Babe. Always a connection. Now, Rudy?
Well, go
Wanna-
to...
is he
Well,
in
call him Fat
television?
Rudy. We like to call him Fat Rudy.
Is he in television? What's his major?
Well, in that area, theater
it?
arts
Okay.
and so forth, yeah.
Rude, you want a job? Big house. Coliseum. You may know it. Richfield. It's where the concerts are. Whatever it is that kids your age like today. We got friends. Call Steve Warren. W-A-R-R-E-N. You want experience? You need experience to get in TV.
That's right, absolutely.
When we were your age, we didn't have anything. Now we're all big shots. Warren, come here.
I'm glad you're all big.
Internship, Emmy award-winning. Wait, to TV Scum. No.
Gosh,
But he
this is
won an
marvelous.
Emmy. He won an Emmy.
Good morning.
Emmy
Yeah, good
award-winning television producer for NBC.
All right.
Videotape, babe.
And this is in Pittsburgh, is that what
No,
you're
no,
saying?
no, Cleveland. We're talking the
Cleveland.
big house at the Coliseum
Oh, really?
in Richfield.
We're talking national.
We're talking,
National.
yeah,
Like
NBC Olympics. Remember the Olympics
Yeah,
in
of
Korea?
course,
This
naturally.
guy right here, Big Shot Olympics. Emmy award-winning Olympics man.
Gee.
Now, Rude.
He hasn't made
Go
this
to
out.
OU. Our dream. We all dreamed of going to OU.
That's right.
Of course, we couldn't go there. You want an internship?
It
You
was
want a
no more
job?
expensive than Ohio State. It's the same price.
Well, we went there too, as a matter of fact. We've been all over.
Well, your rather checkered career is rather overshadows mine.
TV.
And I was a dear friend of Alan Freed, who first invented rock
Alan
and roll.
Freed.
Rock and
We used to
roll.
act
Rock and
together.
roll.
Back at Willie Rich's bar in Cleveland
See?
Heights.
That's right.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We know.
He was
This
an
guy
obnoxious bastard, too.
This guy was originally from Cleveland.
Yes.
Rude
Yes.
Bay, his son Rudy,
Yes.
Florida bound. He's
Wow.
born and raised in Florida. But
Yeah.
Big Rude goes
Yeah.
to OU. Want a job? Part-time, big house,
Good.
Coliseum, concerts, Cavaliers, Cleveland Cavaliers. Check
Wow.
this guy, Warren. W-A-R-R-E-N.
A-R-R-E-N.
Steve,
Steve.
you need
Emmy
experience.
Award
Oh, no.
winner.
Emmy Award winner for the Olympics.
National Emmy Award winner.
Videotape, Seoul, Korea. You know,
Terrific.
Brian Gumble, the
Yeah.
whole shot.
Brian Gumble, you met
You're
Brian,
embarrassing
too?
me.
He's
But
in
now, it's my
This
turn to
is
embarrass you.
woman.
Your husband is throwing up all over Puddin' Bay.
Not
It's
in the
time
deli,
for you
I
to
hope.
go.
Hey, Mr.
Well,
Rogers, public TV,
are you-
what more can you expect?
Are you getting interested in cheesecake or something else in there?
it's a pleasure meeting you.
What all do you get free?
Only on days.
Ice cream?
No, I don't get ice cream for free. I love ice cream.
But you're leaving, is that right?
Yeah, I'm leaving Monday.
Where are you
But-
going for?
What?
Where are you going back
I'm going back to Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton,
Because
Ohio.
we're working another deli there.
Oh, yeah. Well, now you've had some
But-
deli experience.
yeah.
You wear your Irving shirt.
Yeah, I got my Irving
Is
here.
that,
I work
that's-
tonight.
is that the same one as
Yeah. Well, mine
But
has
yours has
sleeves.
sleeves, yeah.
Mine being taped. Cool. She's excited. Cool. The whole Cooks family is gonna be watching me for years.
Yes, indeed. Indeed,
Rudy
you'll go
will
down
be
in
sitting by
history.
with him and Ann and their kids.
And you won't age a day from today because it's all on film, and that's as good as you're going to look. You might
right.
look better later on, but on the other hand, who knows? May not look all right now. You have very nice teeth. Well, enjoy the ice cream if you're your own. Okay, goodbye. I have to sign off now